Eminem and Easy Mill, Realest. Let's do it.
In the Philippines, he'll be like my motherfucking Malcolm X, my Martin Luther King, because
to fight to go unnoticed. There's no way I'm just gonna pass him off like he's just some any rapper, like a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I'm on whatever you want. I ain't gonna talk on the phone. Keep that some energy fucking with enemies. It's getting tempting to run in your home. Buddy, I do it alone. Cuddy said, wait on my homes. Don't just go hit him, cause I gotta drive. You focus on aiming that blick at his dome. No cap. You motherfuckers be lucky as fuck that ain't nobody envious of you enough. Take it from me like a brother who dug off the mud on his head but done ended up cuffed. Then he just gets back at it and into a world where you double what he did cause he learned. Give it up or get fucked and turn, homie. I'm the realest in the business and everybody gon' be envious at my beginnings. Got a service for the sinners with bodies, so stop trying to be another addiction. Cause I'm the realest in the business and everybody gon' be envious at my beginnings. Got a service for the sinners with bodies, so stop trying to be another addition. I done got hit in the head, barely survived that shit. Minus a 9 from 10, Eminem spot still sits. But fuck a position, I'm tuning them in. Little you rock out with it. I ain't never gonna be a knocked out, miss it, get the Glock out with it. Get the pop and dip out of smoke with the homies we mobbing while I'm cleaning the stash of my caliber. Some of them might got your name on them. While I brag about shit that can happen, I'm the reason that they got a chain on them. When I rap, they consider me a gatling, filling up mags, I'm finna go clapping. Getting that bag with a go be rabbit. I know they hate this flow. I'm in the mode, take it to killing again with the best stick in your dough. You're never getting a penny or less, still in the flows. And I'ma spit it again as a test. Sick of these hoes, they get the bitch and the bigger the breast. Nevertheless, I'ma get it anyway that you can never better. Instead of setting a bed up, I let up with the beretta. Make it do and your bitches in front of better. Cause I'm kinda getting fed up, always leaving y'all wet up. Like, I'm the realest in the business and everybody gon' be envious at my beginnings. Got a service for the sinners with bodies, so stop trying to be.
Once again, man, I'm getting a Bone Thugs vibe.
Everybody gon' be envious at my beginnings. Got a service for the sinners with bodies, so stop trying to be another.
Cause I've really no right to complain much. Hip-hop has been good to me, huh? But when they say that I'm only top 5 cause I'm white, why would I be stunned? My skin color's still working against me. Cause second I should be the none. Being white ain't why they put me at 5. Nope, it's why they can't put me at 1. They're coming with more venom, so the haters I'm aiming it toward them. And all the envious rappers I torch if I'm on a joint with them. And that is the only retort, is I'm not played in the clubs. Motherfucker put a cork in it. Only reason they still play your shit in the clubs is cause you still perform in them. I am a guest in this house, but I turn this bitch to a mansion. That's an expansion, made it gargantuan. England, Germany, France, and Japan's in this bitch, even Dubai. Because my music they do buy. You died trying to scientist, two psychiatrists could not unscrew my head up the blue-eyed devil. I never quit, do I? Cause you know you get washed like a bar soap. You pussy, you wouldn't give a cigar to smoke. I know it eats at your heart like an artichoke. Because you know that's how likely you are to choke. Your heart is broke as I rip you apart. I go bananas, proceed to spit every bar broke. I was spitting before my mother's water broke. It's not even close, you bitch, how my father go. Gen Z is acting like rap experts. Sip up your gaps and close your mouths. Bitch, you ain't been on this planet long enough to tell me how rap's supposed to sound. Y'all need to stick to what you do best. Shooting schools up, yeah. Go load up rounds in your parents' gats and go to class and let off at the strap and go to town. Shout to the Furious 5 and Grandmaster Flash, but boy, there's someone who really is furious. Stay out his path, this wrath avoid. And I'll be the last to toy with a juice head whose brain is like half destroyed, like a meteor hit it. Well, then with Melle, we lost his asteroid scams. And God was like, I got him, but I'm gonna start him at the bottom of the barrel. Brought him in the world where the mother wasn't volume and his father was a coward. Taught him as a child when the fucking body was around how to get himself up and out of poverty. And now not even a growl in his stomach, gotta be a hound. So they put your body in the ground, probably gonna sound like a cliche. But when haters try to get you down, say fuck him, cause I'm the realest in the business and everybody gonna be envious.
I talked about this years ago, man. All Eminem's new shit. He does normal bars for the first bit, and his last verse is fast rap.
Playing Gen Z, you know I love you.
Gen Z. I'm gonna have to say that Easy Mill's a new artist, and I'm gonna be keeping my eye on. I dug that when he first came on. I was kind of like, he's a little young. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I was kind of judgmental, and it was stupid. But then he kind of entered this pocket around halfway through his verse where he was just like dominating real, not fast, but like every syllable was being utilized, right? Like every place he could put a syllable, he was putting a syllable. Not necessarily that fast, but just like nonstop, filling the bars entirely. Right. But then he kind of back off a little bit and come back into it a little bit. Really interesting cadence. It's kind of I'm trying to like new school. I'm trying to find artists that I can listen to that are going to be around for the next 30 years. You know, and Easy Mill seems like he might be one of the ones. Eminem actually surprised me too. I usually shit all over Eminem, but you know what? I like that, but I did talk about that in the past, years ago. How I noticed in all Eminem's newer tracks in the last 10 years, he'll do bars, and then always puts a fast rap at the end of it, just because maybe he thinks it's like kids can identify with it, or I don't know why, but he seems to be doing that a lot. He did it here again, but you know, surprisingly pleasant feeling I got from the Eminem verse. You know, he had some verses, the artichoke eat you like a heart, like an artichoke, because it's surely the way that you artichoke. I love how he used the play on words there. He did it a bunch of times straight, as he always does. I know I'm happy with that. I'm gonna give that an 8.5. I could listen to that again all day. What are you saying, Ignacio?
I think
dude.
I think what you're hearing is, you're saying like new artists and new, you know what I mean? But I think what you're hearing is there's actually more of a shift back towards lyrical rap. And I think Easy Mill is just another example of that shift, mixing that street life back into hip hop the way it was. It talked about the streets, it talked about the struggles, it talked about what was actually going on, and I think he's going back to that. That era of that style is coming back in where people do give a shit about what you say, and I think he's a good example of that. For this song, I think I liked it. This is one of those ones that there was clips of it everywhere. You know what I mean? Little shorts of this, and little people bringing out little bars and stuff like that here and there. But it was nice to finally hear it all kind of pieced together and put together. It was a dope track. I appreciate it. I think I'm gonna give it 8.5.
8.5. Presto, what are you saying?
Yeah, I didn't think that I would like this, and I was pleasantly surprised. Easy Mill, a lot technically sound, a lot more technically sound than I thought he would be. Got into like a really nice flow about halfway through, straight fire. Eminem touched on the melle feud he had.
Right.
As Eminem usually does, right? I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I liked it.
8.5. Joe, what are you saying?
I really like the beat. The beat was right up my alley. I mean, if I could find the instrumental of that joint, I will go ham all over it. You know what I'm saying? Eminem did his thing like he always does. I've been a fan of Eminem since before he was signed with Shady, Aftermath, Dr. Dre's label and whatnot. Back when he was, doing the Rap Olympics and all of the freestyles, and you know what I mean. Always been a fan of Eminem. It was refreshing to hear somebody, especially this Easy Mill. He's a new school rapper.
I think so, yeah.
Refreshing to hear somebody, but besides Royce the 5'9" that can hang with Eminem on a track, especially a new school artist. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I think he's Filipino or Southeast Asian.
Filipino, I believe, yeah.
Like from there, or
I'm not 100% sure. Chelsea, can you find that out?
Chelsea, yeah, you can do it.
I'm definitely going to be on the lookout on my my title app for anything with Easy Mill on it, so I can check it out. I dig that dude. I think he did his thing. There's just a lot of rappers that can't hang with Eminem, and it's good to hear somebody from the new school that has the chops. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay-Z definitely couldn't hang with Eminem.
Right.
Do you think this is like a Shady Records thing? Like Eminem found this guy
he signed
somehow?
He signed him.
Found him on the internet, I'm assuming, like some kind of like rap video.
Well, when he was, how like a lot of them do the wake up show tour, like those type of radio spots. They do the freestyles and they go through and everybody kind of does that tour of the different radio stations and shows and stuff, right? And I do remember seeing a lot of YouTube videos of him going, to different shows and
podcasts and stuff.
Yeah, his freestyles and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, I'm sure that's from my understanding, Eminem keeps his ear to the streets for music, and artists.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, good
Chelsea,
job,
you got
this dude.
you got something.
He's
what's up,
Filipino.
Chelsea?
He's Filipino.
From Philippines.
Yep, he moved here for college.
No shit. And he's got mad bars, and then Eminem spotted him, and now he's got a fucking record deal, I bet, with fucking Shady Records. That's insane.
There you go.
All right, thanks, Chelsea.
Living in L.A.
That's the American dream.
Right. Yeah. What do you give it, Joe?
I'm going to give it an 8.5. I dug it.
8.5, and 100% say yes in the chat, so that is going in the playlist. Let's get into the last song of the evening.